New Year's Revolution, January 8th, 2006. For the Intercontinental title, Ric Flair beat Edge by DQ to retain his title. But in the same night, Cena retained his world title after a hard-fought Elimination Chamber match. And after the match, Edge cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and defeated John Cena to win his very first WWE title. I got to tell you, man, as a wrestling fan, this is one of my most memorable moments. I wasn't even a huge fan at this time, but I just didn't see it coming. And I, like everybody else, had probably forgot Edge even had the fucking Money in the Bank contract. So when he cashed in, it was a moment I won't soon forget. Who realized that this was a possibility? Whose idea was it? How'd you keep it a secret? How did Edge take it? When did he find out he was champ? Tell us all about this night.
Well, we kind of kept it under wraps, and I think it was Michael Hayes who first brought it up as a what if scenario. And as we start talking about it and going on, as you just said, everybody had pretty much forgot about this Money in the Bank thing because it hadn't been cashed in. It's like been almost a year now, and it just was a prop more than anything for Edge to go out with every week. And you didn't really give it a second thought. And nobody really understood that, which we really didn't understand. You know, there were no rules per se, but you can cash it in at any time. Cena's just been through a war. Why can't you cash it in at the end of the night?
It's fucking awesome. And since he's been a fan since he was a kid and even voted most likely to win the WWF title, this has to be, you know, I know we've said it with Shawn Michaels, the boyhood dream is cut. This shit's for real for Edge here, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And he was excited. Cena was excited about it because, you know, nobody knew. And I don't even think we smartened up a lot of the agents. Nobody, you know, wasn't on the board. There were very few people that knew what exactly was going to take place at the time. And when you can surprise and pop the backstage guys, you know that that's a hit with everybody at home.
The next night, Edge and Lita promise to be the rated R superstar and have a live sex celebration in the middle of the ring. Unbelievably, they set a bed up and put sheets on it, and then they start to strip. And they do lots of sexually suggestive things, like Lita bends over the bed and Edge gets behind her. Eventually they get under the bed or under the covers in the bed, and Lita takes her bra off and throws it out. But when she does,
yeah,
we have a phrase here on the show.
What's that phrase?
Vince McMahon likes it.
Well, titties.
Took a
red
long.
Titties.
What did you say? Red? Oh my God.
Red.
Flair eventually comes out and calls Edge a disgrace and says he's horrible in the sack. So of course they end up fighting, and Edge gives Rick a concerto. Cena comes down to make the save, and you guys have to be getting some backlash, right? I mean, what was the reaction from USA and the sponsors and just mainstream media to this live sex celebration?
You know, USA was fine with it. They knew about it ahead of time. Nobody was fine with the nipple slip. And I can't put this in the same category as Katie Vick, but I was the one that had to go and tell Adam and Lita the night before what we were going to do on Monday and pitch them. And let them know, okay, hey, we're doing this. Now, tomorrow night, here's what we're going to do. Lita hated it. I don't think Adam liked it. And they didn't want to do it. And it just took, it took a lot of convincing to finally get them to agree. Okay, let's go have fun with this, guys. Let's have a good attitude and go in and do this. Vince really wants it. And they went in with a good attitude, and they did their best, and they busted their ass out there, and it was what it was, but it cemented Edge as a top shit heel. And I think it cemented him, in that WWF champion